I gave you out a list of these prepositions because I want you to think about the words that we use to describe location. What we're working on is we're going to make a video using spatial order, like walking around a room in order, and of a place. Each one of you has these two handouts. This is your planning grid. I'm going to send you away in a few minutes to find the place that you're going to videotape and describe. And one of you needs to take this sheet and a pencil and be the recorder of the group. While you're there, all you have to do, because these are short descriptions, all you have to do is to find 4 locations in your room, 4 locations in the room, and describe 2 things about each location. So if I stood over here, boys and girls, here's my first location. What are 2 things I could describe? Yep.
Band instruments.
Okay, and what's another thing I could describe?
Laptop.
Good job. If I was standing here, what are 2 things I could describe? The projector. What's another thing I could describe?
Between 2 tables.
Between 2 tables. You got the idea. Now, so you're going to find a location. You're going to find 2 things to describe. And you're going to pick which preposition best describes that location, and circle the preposition on the sheet so that you can keep track of the kinds of prepositions that you've used. When you have found the 4 locations and you've described the 2 things at each location, or identified the 2 things at each location you're going to describe, then you're going to come back to me, the entire group. I'll assign you a camera after I've looked at your sheet, and you can go back to that location and actually videotape it. I wish I'd had this on the handout. Camera, 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 camera. You can decide who's going to be your narrator. It does not have to be everyone. It could be one person, or you can split up the job. That's the decision that you as partners can make. But when you go to this location and you do this description here, I want you to make a short film. Stop the film, move to the next location, and start it again. If you want, you can also film the transition. Like, I'm filming here. Stop. Start. Stop. Film here. Start. Stop. You got the picture? Question.
So like all we do is we videotape like going in it. So like say, well, me, Victoria, and Matt are in a group. So like they are doing the class, and then Victoria comes here, and I'll be like, first we walk by the computers, and then we go to the further.
Yes. Expectations. We don't disturb the class, and we don't make noise in the hallway. You walk quietly.
And Mr. Stang's recording too.
Yeah. So, but the point is, why does this feel too narrow to you?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's like just things on the side, not like...
Okay, you need 4 items, 4 places to be. You're in one place right now. Can you think of 2 things to describe here?
There's a boot rack.
Okay, well that's down there. I'm talking about in this area here.
The doors.
Okay, the doors. How many? And the vent. Okay, let's take. Where's? Oh, there's boot racks there. And so there's more than 2 things you could write about there. What about down this way?
Right here, we'll do one here.
The card
over
and
racks, over there, and one over there, and one over there.
And then the lock.
To make sure that you add the preposition words, like massager in the blue bean bag. Where is it?
In the tent.
In the tent. Okay. And the boom box in stereo?
In the tent.
In the tent. See if you can use a variety of prepositions.
We
Okay?
forgot to circle words.
Yes, you'll need to do that. Maybe one of you can do that while you're recording it. Okay? That would be good. Now, I'm going to give you a
What is that?
brand, it's not really brand new, but flip camera. Have you ever used one?
No, that's fine.
All you have to do is to turn it on and press the record. Okay? And then press
How do you
record to stop.
Okay.
Okay?
So it would be
That's all it is. It's pretty simple. And then later on, it flips out like that to go into the...
That's so cool. Where'd
Okay.
you get all those?
Well, we've had them for a while here.
Love it. Turn left into the room.
What are you doing, Mr. Singh?
Well, I'm just recording what your process is so we can share it with some people.
Turn left from the end of the room. On your right, on your left-hand side, there are clay. There are different colors of clay, and then there's a Rittmans and Sears thing on the floor. Okay.
Focus on
Right beneath the clay.
It's I'm talking.
Okay. No, stand there.
So what's this? Okay, when you turn left from the magazines.
Okay. So stand there. Okay. When you turn left from the magazines, you will see lots of different colors of clay. And everything.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's talk about what you just did here. You described the massager, and you said that you were on the massager, but you didn't say where the massager was in relation to anything else in the room. You didn't use any prepositions.
No, because
Like, where is the massager?
on top. No, but I said I was on top of.
Yeah, but where's the massager?
Inside of.
Inside the room. Is there anything else you could describe about the massager's location?
Underneath brands.
Underneath Brant. And how many things were you supposed to come up with inside this room?
2.
2, and you only did 1.
Oh.
So, wait a minute, stop. Remember this, when we put this on Movie Maker, you can cut and edit these videos any way you want. So take another video in here to describe something else in this room that you can see and explain to people, whatever it might be. What's something else you could describe?
Fish tank. On top of this covers there is a fish tank, and
Or
inside is things. These plastic bags.
You need to talk louder. No. Talk loud, you talk.
So how many takes did it take you?
About 4.
About 4 to get that?
She's still not loud enough.
She's still not loud enough.
You talk then.
Yours
Okay.
isn't loud either, but
Ours is kind of loud.
Yeah, you might have to do something about that. Okay, girls, here's the next step. What I want you to do is to go to Global, Stang, create a new folder for your group. I want you to put all your videos into that folder so that we can start editing them, okay?
I'm already done your Oh, it's not. It's a thing that like Global or what? Yeah. What are we doing?
Are you each making your own? Or are you going to make one together? Emily, can you show him how to do it? Which program does he need to open up first?
You have to go to your document. In the orange.
Joey, go ahead and do what you're doing. Open up Windows Movie Maker. Now what's his next step?
I don't know how to do it from the Maker. Just do it from the document.
Girls, if you think you need something more that needs to be added to it, you can put it in.
Girls and boys.
Sorry, Matt, you're right. What's your question?
How do I save it?
Okay, go to Finish Movie, Save to My Computer. And we need a name. And next. Next. Now you're done.